As usual, we're looking for our seniors to step forward. We've got some really good kids. Tony Alvarez has been doing really well. Daniel Gardner, Bert Clegg did really well in our tournament this past weekend. But we have several of our kids. Tanner Jeffrey ought to come out really well in the divisionals. We got Rob Reber that's done really well when we went to our 2A state duels. He finished quite high in the duels. So we have a bunch of those kids. I've left 2 or 3 out, I'm sure, but we're looking for especially these older kids to come forward. So I think they will.
I wanna go crazy.
On the 10th and 11th of February, we go up to the UVC Center there in Richfield. We have our divisionals to qualify to go to state, which will be the next weekend, and that one will be up in Orem, up to the UVU Center. So, yep, divisionals coming up. That's the only thing we have coming up over the next week and a half. So.
Wanna go crazy, you can go crazy too.
Late Kanab, we knew it was going to be a tough battle. I was actually very pleased with the defense. We had a goal in to shut down their big girl, and she had one basket, and that was off an offensive board. Their three-point shooter, we held her to 9 points and no threes. Their penetrator had 6 points, and we figured if we could stop those three, we would win the ball game, and we stopped those three, but we didn't quite get a win. They had a few other kids that stepped up a little bit, but defensively, we were very good. Offensively, we just didn't shoot well. We went 0 for 11 from the three-point line, and that just doesn't get the job done. They weren't much better. They were 3 for 20. So kind of a defensive battle. Millard, of course, Millard came off a high. They knocked off Beaver and did a great job, and I'm not sure the kids came quite out of the clouds. They gave us a tough battle up there, but we were able to really get after them. I was really pleased with the kids. We shared the ball. We played as a team, good team defense, pretty much shut them clear down, and kind of an easy win. We have Moapa Valley, and I'm not sure I care too much about what we do there, other than we'll be using it for prep for Beaver. We'll be running. I do care. I don't want to lose, of course, but our whole preparation will be in preparing for Beaver. We will run some things that we've been putting in, doing quite a few things that are just preparing for that important region game. Beaver, of course, is now tied with Kanab, and they will play tomorrow, and one of those will drop into second place with us. So that'll be a big game for us. If we can pull that off, it might put us all back into a three-way tie for first, or put us in second place alone. So it's a really important game. Well, our thought of rebounding has been much better. First of the year, we didn't touch anybody, and we still have some room for improvement because once in a while we just lose focus and not do it. But we held Kanab we out-rebounded Kanab by 14, which is very big for the size they have. Our defense, we're playing both man and zone, and actually we've got another hybrid. So we have actually 3 defenses that we're executing pretty well. So I'm pleased with those areas. We do need to be a little bit more unselfish with the ball, and I don't think it's necessarily intentionally. Just we've got to find the open person, make the easy pass, and make the easy shot.
Like we thought, Kanab was a very physical game, but our boys controlled the tempo. They played excellent defense. After the game, as we analyzed the charts, it was a very well-rounded game. All the boys played their role very well, and especially the third quarter we controlled. And it was great to see him hit some foul shots there down late in the fourth quarter. And they're just able to take care of business down there in Kanab. It was a great win. It's always fun to win in Kanab. It's always good to win in Kanab.
Yeah, Millard. We have matchup problems with Millard, just because they're a little bigger than we are, and so we went in with the strategy that we need to take care of their big guys, which I think we did. We did a fairly good job, and we wanted somebody else to beat us, and unfortunately they shot over 60%, and they hit the shots they needed to hit, and my hat's off to them. they played a great game, probably the best game I've seen Millard play, to tell you the truth. I mean, they made their shots when they needed to, and then when we finally had to play them straight up, and they stretched it out to 20 when we started playing them straight up. So my hat's off to Millard. It's just a big matchup problem for us, more so than any other team in the region for us. Just a matchup problem. They stuck to the game plan, and they did okay. There was a couple spots where we got some things we need to work on, but other than that, I thought we played pretty well. It's just they played excellent. Well, Beaver, of course, we played Beaver here last time. We led all the way till about the 2-minute mark or something, and we gave them the win on that one. We threw the ball away. We had 2 or 3 unforced turnovers, and they went down and made layups, and baskets were hard to make back then. And then, give them credit, they made 16 out of 16 or something like that from the line, and we didn't. I mean, we were about half of that, and we had our chance. If we would have hit our free throws, we'd have probably got the game. And so I think it's going to be a physical game. We'll go in. They will shoot a lot better than they shot up here. They weren't shooting the ball well, and so that was an opportunity for us. But hopefully we'll put some pressure on them, and maybe we really need to get a win to bump us up so we're not tied with everybody else. We've got us and Parowan and Millard, and then if Kanab wins, we'll all be tied, and then the pressure's on everybody. And so if we get a win with Beaver, it'll take a little pressure off, and I think the boys will play a lot better.